What is research? Research is a derivative of the French word recherche, meaning quest, search, pursuit, and search for truth. Research is common parlance referred to a search of knowledge. It is a careful investigation or inquiry, especially through search of new facts in any branch of knowledge. It is a systematic effort to gain new knowledge. Research ethics involves the application of fundamental ethical principles to a variety of topics involving scientific research. There are many ethical issues to be taken into serious consideration for research. Sociologists need to be aware of having the responsibility to secure the actual permission and interests of all those involved in the study. They should not misuse any of the information discovered, and there should be a certain moral responsibility maintained towards the participants. There is a duty of protect the rights of people in the study as well as the privacy and sensitivity. Confidentiality of those involved in the observation must be carried out, keeping their anonymity and privacy secure. Codes and policies for research ethics. Given the importance of ethics for the conduct of research, it should come as no surprise that many different professional associations, government agencies, and universities have adopted specific codes, rules, and policies relating to research ethics. The following is a rough and general summary of some ethical principles that various codes address. First, honesty. Strive for honesty in all scientific communication. Honestly report data, results, methods, procedures, and publication status. Do not fabricate, falsify, or misrepresent data. Do not deceive colleagues, granting agencies, or the public. Objectivity. Strive to avoid bias and experimental design, data analysis, data interpretation, peer review, personal decisions, grant writing, expert testimony, and other aspects of research where objectivity is expected or required. Avoid or minimize bias or self deception. Disclose personal or financial interests that may affect research. Integrity. Keep your promises and agreements. Act with sincerity. Strive for consistency of thoughts and actions. Carefulness. Avoid careless errors and negligence. Carefully and critically examine your own work and the work of your peers. Keep good records of research activities such as data collection, research design, and correspondence with agencies of journals. Openness. Share data, results, ideas, tools, resources. Be open to criticism and new ideas. Respect for intellectual property. Honor patients, copyrights, and other forms of intellectual property. Do not use unpublished data, methods, or results without permission. Give credits where credit is due. Give proper acknowledgement or credit for all contribution of research. Never plagiarize. Confidentiality. Protect confidential communications such as paper or grant submitted for publication, personal records, trades, or etc. Responsible publication. Publish in order to advance research and scholarship, not to advance just your own career. Avoid wasteful and duplicative publication. Responsible monitoring. Help to educate, mentor, and advise students. Promote their welfare and allow them to make their own decisions. Respect for colleagues. Respect your colleagues and treat them fairly. Social responsibility. Strive to promote social good and prevent to mitigate social harms through research, public education, and advocacy. Non discrimination. Avoid discrimination against colleagues or students on the basis of sex, race, ethnicity, or other factors that are not related to their scientific competence or integrity. Competence. Maintain and improve your own professional competence and expertise through long life education and learning. Take steps to promote competence in science as a whole. Legality. Know and obey relevant laws and institutional and governmental policies. There are many other activities that do not define as misconduct but which are still regarded by most researchers as unethical. These are called other deviations from acceptable research practices and include publishing the same paper in two different journals without telling the editors, submitting the same paper to different journals without telling the editors, not informing a collaborator of your intent to file a patent in order to make sure that you are the sole inventor, including a colleague as an author on a paper in return for a favor, even though the colleagues did not make a serious contribution to the paper, discussing with your colleagues confidential data from a paper that you are reviewing for a journal, trimming outliners from a data set out with it without discussing your reasons in paper, using an inappropriate statistical technique in order to enhance the significance of your research, bypassing the peer review process and announcing your results through a press conference without giving peers adequate information to review your work, conducting a review of literature that fails to acknowledge the contribution of other people in the field or relevance prior work.